Good morning, Clearbranch kids. I get to give you our lesson today from, again, one of my favorite places on the earth, here at Camp Simatonga, while we're here for day camp with some of our kids and some kids from all around the area. So I hope that your summer has been as great as ours has been. I hope you've been out there making waves and using the gifts that God has given you and His Spirit in your life to make a difference in the world of those around you. So we've talked about all summer that God gives us His Spirit in our hearts to help us show things like peace and patience, kindness and faithfulness to our friends and family and even those folks that we don't know well. And today we're going to talk about a very special one, and that's gentleness. So in this story, we find Jesus as He's traveling around through His ministry. In the book of Mark, it tells us that everywhere He went, crowds gathered because they wanted to get close to Jesus. And the disciples kind of got used to being crowd control. They were always trying to make sure that people didn't get too close to Jesus, that He felt claustrophobic or that He would get trampled or hurt, but everyone wanted to be close to Him. And on this particular day, there were families, parents, who had their children and they wanted their children to be close to Jesus. Well, the disciples weren't trying to be mean, but they were just used to trying to do crowd control for Jesus. And so they told Him, no, you're going to have to go away. But Jesus heard them, and He said something then that's really surprised the disciples. He said, no, I want you to bring the kids to me. I want you to bring the smallest of them over here to me. And He sat there quietly with the kids and talked to them, and He laid His hands on their heads and He gave them blessings. See, what Jesus showed that day was that Jesus not only showed everyone that these little children were special, but it was that each one of us is special, whether we are the least or the most, whether the biggest or the smallest, or have the best jobs or don't have a job at all. We're all important to Jesus. And as He did that, He showed something else, and that's gentleness. He sat there quietly with them. He got down on their level and He talked to them and He gave them blessings. So I hope that you can take this lesson, guys, and understand that you need to show gentleness in your lives as well. That you can find people in your lives that need a little extra gentleness. Maybe it's not someone younger than you. Maybe it's a grandparent, or maybe it's a neighbor who doesn't get a visit very often, that you can go by and say hi, and that you can show Jesus' love and gentleness to them as well. So guys, I hope that you will take this lesson, that you'll go out in the world and you'll ask God for His help to show His gentleness in everything that you do. Have a great week.